to for free at the end if you're a good customer. Okay. Ooh, wow, cool. All right. So Mrs. Jones, first off, I want to say, and I take out the recommendation book. I don't even have the blue book out yet. Okay. And they go, Ms. Jones, first off, I want to say thank you so much for seeing me today. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my presentation. And I know it's a Saturday afternoon. There's probably like 100 other things you'd rather do than watch my demo. But I promise you'll have a lot of fun. I'm going to show you some cool stuff. And as you can see here, my goal is to do 250 appointments so I can get a car. That's what I'm really working towards. And you're my second appointment, so now I only have 248 to go. So I really appreciate your time, and I'm working really hard to get hit by that. Right? Now, you don't ask for recommendations. You don't say anything about recommendations. You just hold the book and talk about your goal. Okay? Now, I bet what they see, it says recommendations on the top. So what are they going to start thinking about now? Yeah, who can I recommend? Oh, they have to do a lot of appointments. Okay, they tie it together in their head. They're like, okay, they need they're trying to do a lot of appointments. They'll probably need recommendations, and it's just called planting a seed in their brain. All right, in the beginning of the demo. And then you take the book and you just put it on the table. Then you start your demo. Okay, and the book just sits there. Okay, and then sometimes I'll have them use I'll go, this is the paring knife, and I'll put it on the book. And I'm like, recommendations, paring knife. Who can I recommend? Okay, and a lot of times they'll just be thinking about people now the whole entire time. So when you get to the end, a lot of times you don't have to ask recommendations if you do that properly. You get to the end and they say, yeah, actually I'd like to get that homemaker, but I thought of a couple people who really like this thing. Like, oh, great, well there's one more very important part here, so you can really help me out. I get paid every time I show cut. You do your approach. Make sense? Yes? Make your book, okay? So if you come to me and say, hey, I'm having trouble with recommendations, the first thing I'm going to have you do is do your approach. Second thing I'm going to say is, let me see your book. Okay, so these are the two things you need to do to get a lot of recommendations. So here's what we're going to do, a little bit of role play. Okay, last role play of the training seminar ever. So turn that paper over, we got to practice the recommendation approach, okay? Most important part is to get a lot of recommendations, so we got to practice, okay? So you got your partner across the way.